Hey everybody, I'm Norris. It's Friday, October 23rd, and what are your biggest predictions for 2016? That and a lot more as we cover the biggest headlines in real estate. CoreLogic says home prices in Southern California decreased last month by 0.7% month over month. The National Association of Home Builders say confidence is up 3 points now at 63. Housing starts increased by 6.5% in September. Default rates on mortgages decreased 0.89%. Realty Track reported a decrease in seriously underwater properties by 525,000 in the third quarter of this year. Existing home sales increased 4.7% and now are at 5.55 million. Rates with 30-year loans are at 3.79%. And 15-year rates are at 2.98%, and that's pretty good news heading into winter. So we had I Survive Real Estate last week, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit at the end of the video. And we have two more big events. November 7th, for those of you that would like to do some financial planning for your end of the year, we've got Teresa Ryan on advanced trust and estate planning, Keystone CPA talking about tax saving tips for this year, and of course Karin Hall with UDirect IRA talking about the power of self-directed IRAs, and Bruce Norris, he's going to be talking a little bit about the real estate market and trustee investing. And then on November 8th, we have a subscriber-only brunch. For those of you who subscribe to our annual membership, which includes 50 hours of training on investing and market timing, newsletters and webinars, this is our once-a-year meeting where we get together, have brunch, talk strategy, a little bit of market timing and networking, and that's going to be in the Mission Inn on Sundays, November 8th. I will leave information on how to sign up for those events below. So next up, the Mortgage Bankers Association and Freddie Mac are coming together to form a new partnership. It will allow MBA members to access discounts, special training, and new product flexibilities, which was an interesting term. The press release wasn't clear, but I heard at I Survive Real Estate that the lending community still isn't really interested in being all that aggressive. And we have legislators and regulators creating rules and processes that add more costs for consumers and take longer to close deals. I have to think this kind of partnership might include some data sharing capabilities and for more immediate feedback, and maybe that will help with some of the stuff, but I'm really curious to know what product flexibility means. Maybe some more stated income? Who knows? The Mortgage Bankers Association had their big conference this week in San Diego, and they expect originations to increase next year by 10%. That's good, but refinances are going to be down a third. Yikes. So that's even as they expect mortgage rates to stay below 5% for 2016. So there you go. Morningstar Credit Rating says 25 single-family rental securitizations in just 2 years raised over $13 billion. That's a big number. Morningstar disagrees with some of the arguments out there that large institutional buyers hurts the first-time home buyer market, saying it's just a small portion of the market. Well, not in the markets that they typically serve, so I'm going to have to disagree with Morningstar there, because if you're in the Inland Empire, you've enjoyed a really nice price rise, and so all my rentals I'm really excited that I was in, and it has pushed out some first-time home buyers. But in the scope nationwide, yes, they're a smaller percent of the market, and they're moving more from acquisitions to more in the management mode. So it's going to be really interesting to watch them over the next 2 years if they continue acquiring or if it's going to move strictly on management. We're hearing from many of this year's I Survive Real Estate attendees that it was their most favorite year ever. It was funny, they were very candid, and the forecasting was really interesting. I heard some things I wasn't expecting. So I don't want to ruin the surprise. If you haven't watched, we're going to start releasing those on the radio show starting this weekend. You'll find that on iTunes, or we transcribe and we put it on our blog, and you can download the MP3 there as well. Or you can always go to isurviverealestate.com, and the video in its entirety is there, and you really don't want to miss it. If you enjoy the program, please consider donating. We raise over $75,000 at the event, and if you like the show, please consider it's tax deductible. It goes to Make-A-Wish through their giving site. We'd be happy to have you participate. We crossed the $600,000 mark since we created the event back in 2008, so thank you for all your help. So, what were your aha moments at the event, and what are your predictions in 2016? If you're on YouTube, like, favorite, and subscribe, and leave a comment below on what you're expecting for 2016, and if you're on Facebook, just leave a comment below. For more headlines, you can always visit thenorrisgroup.com/blog, and the radio show this week is the first segment of I Survive Real Estate. It gives us a break, and if you have any guests, you can always email me, and we'll probably start sometime in December with the radio show as schedule. November 7th, Cutting Edge Financial Tax Brunch. I mentioned that. You can find that on the norrisgroup.com or tngtrustdeeds.com. November 8th, again, Mission Inn in Riverside, the second annual TNG VIP Subscribers Brunch. February 6th, Cashing In on a Boom. We've done this once in Northern California, and we're bringing it down to Southern California. The strategies that are really working in Southern California. So subscribers, this is going to be super low cost for you, but if you're not a subscriber, you need to become one to attend this, and it's a small fee over that. You're not going to want to miss it. Expect more information coming in your email boxes soon. And then February 9th to February 11th is our first boot camp of the year. You'll find out more information on that at thenorrisgroup.com. For more information on hard money loans, including fix and flip, buy and hold, and new construction, check out thenorrisgroup.com. Or if you're interested in passive investing with trust deeds, check out tngtrustdeeds.com. We'd love to work with you. With that, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week.